I've maybe got to do an apology in a way. I've rated this bot quite low. I've never seen the appeal. And when he first came out, he was awful. In my defense, he was. I never had the bot. And they changed the cost of it. I was like, alright, they've changed the cost, but the damage is quite similar. I don't know, he's alright. He's not too bad. And then as I've sort of come up into Higher League of Wars, I've seen so many people using this bot now. It's unreal. And with a lot of the bots getting buffs and nerfs, this guy's had neither. He's not had a bot buff. He's not had a nerf. And so if all the top players are using him and he's not getting a nerf, then could he become the best bot in the game soon? And I started using him over the last weekend in some leveling, and I was amazed at what he was doing. Now the problem being is that eventually I think this guy will get a bit of a nerf. But for the time being, with these changes that are coming in, he's not on the actual list, so I think he'll just get by and he'll get through without getting nerfed. Then we're looking at doing nerfs again and buffs in about another, I think we said another 4 to 6 months time, maybe 3 months time, something like that. So for the next, I think 3 to 6 months, by the time we decide who's getting fixed, who's not, and by the time we decide what fixes are coming in and then do all them things, probably going to be about 6 months of a new meta. I still think that Leo Prime, Ultimate Optimus will still do well, but I really do think this guy is going to be a whole new level, and it's going to create a new meta. And that is Tasmanian Kid. Now, I've been using this guy over the weekend without his G1 core, just with an XP core, and was amazed at how much damage he's actually doing. And then I thought, hang on a minute, what does his G1 core do? And then it gives him more ability damage. And I was like, wow, that's pretty immense. And I think the 8s have missed a trick. So I've made a point of using this guy on my live account, not on test, because test is not always 100% accurate. So let's put him down. We can use his ability there. You can see there, it disables. I'd say his only downfall is that it doesn't have any decent range. In terms of equipping range combats, I mean. But you watch the damage that is done. So damage over there in an area. So that alone, you can see there, is taking out a turret. But then if we want to take out this area here, don't forget we're not even using his second ability, which stacks up with that as well. And you can see there, Traxton doing a great job of keeping him alive as well. So you can see there, he's taking all these out for such cheap cost. So his first ability is 3+2. Second ability is 2+2. So for 3+2, you're hitting it for 3, taking out much of an area, hitting it for 5, hitting it for 7, hitting it for 9, doing a crazy amount of damage. And then if you don't finish it off, you can literally hit it again before it finishes, reset the disabled timer, and then for just 2 ability points, again, just doing crazy amount of damage. Absolutely immense. Let's try and avoid them outposts, eh? Let's put Rook on with him. Overload, Taz Kid, Healer. I do want to try and avoid them outposts. Let's do some damage there a minute. Let's use Overload to protect them. Let's concentrate on Taz Kid a minute. Let's do that damage there, disabling an area. You can see there, they took out most of the area just using Taz Kid, really. We've not finished it off, so let's finish it off with Taz Kid now. You can see there, it's done a crazy amount of damage. So it just took out half of this HQ 18 just with 4 bots, using Taz Kid to sort of path them up. And honestly, he's absolutely crazy good, honestly. I think that the only downfall for Taz Kid is that he can't equip range combats. I think if he could equip range combats though, it would absolutely be OP. He would absolutely be crazy. Now, granted, you could easily put Enerax on him, you could easily put Forest Source Prime, what is keep him alive. There's some greater options, obviously, than Taraxodon, but as I said in my ratings video, sometimes it's just better putting some bots on better options. I prefer my some of my weapons, some of my combats on better options with my war team. But he's definitely up there in terms of quality. So if you've got Taz Kid, guys, and you're sleeping on him because of something I've said, I apologise. He's actually, since his buff, absolutely amazing. But be warned, I can see him actually getting a cost increase or a nerf further down the line when the apes sort of you'll get sort of wind of this really and see how good he actually is. But for the time being, guys, if you've got Taz Kid, go and use him. Go and make use of him because he's absolutely immense. And a lot of the top players are doing this. And then eventually, I feel like we're going to have an anti-stun meta. Like we've got anti-fire right now, simply because of this guy and the likes of Sea Spray. So we're ready for the anti-stun meta coming as well after the anti-fire meta. But will that make Optimal Optimus and the likes of Leo Prime even more better? Will it make them relevant again because people are using less anti-fire cores? Who knows? There's a lot of questions coming, guys, but there's a lot of good options, and it just makes the game a bit more exciting. But let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for Taz Kid? Can you see some counters coming? Can you see him being on the nerf list next? Let me know what you guys think.